like the games. I kind of like the Mike Tyler Luke. Okay, the dance every day. Those red days that are royal. Good to see them relevant again. That's the stage. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm Bob Ryan. I'm Jay Head down there. Same time tomorrow, knucklehead. Check out the PTI contest and iTunes.
Kauffman Stadium's turned into Olin Mills. That's kind of cool. The American League All-Star Team photo. Get that framed up, get some autographs. Full All-Star Game preview on SportsCenter right now.
I have been having good luck against the National League in games that mean something. So
this is SportsCenter. Yeah, the Stars are out in KC. Will win World Series home field advantage. And now one All-Star is changing baseball for good. There he is from deep there. What better way to set the stage for tonight than with the best first-half moments courtesy of tonight's All-Stars. As the battle for Dwight Howard rages on, find out if Brett Favre fatigue has officially set in. PTI debates. And big news out of New Orleans. Drew Brees versus the Saints takes another dramatic twist. All next on SportsCenter.
it's like murder magic. These magic on
The developing story topping this SportsCenter. ESPN's Chris Mortensen reporting if Drew Brees does not have a long-term contract in place by Monday's 4 p.m. Eastern deadline, he has no plans to sign his franchise tender and will not report the training camp. Saints have offered Brees a contract that would average about $19.25 million per year. Brees taking about $20.5 million per year. Much more on this story coming from SportsCenter.
And with that, thanks for hanging with us. Alongside Jay Harris, I'm Kevin Connors. The best and brightest, the young guns and the veterans, they're all in Kansas City tonight in baseball's Midsummer Classic.
Last night's home run derby was the appetizer, the main course, ready to be served. Carl Ravitch is in Kansas City, anchoring our coverage. Should be a really good night. Carl?
Really is one of the great nights of the summer. If you think about it, sports for a long, long time has its best players show up to play in one game that does have some beating, given the records in the World Series relative to those that win the All-Star game. Home field advantage. Joey Votto and the Reds have postseason hopes. His third career All-Star selection. Votto, one of the guys that can be in the middle of the lineup and make a big difference for the National League, while Prince Fielder follows Bautista and precedes Beltray for the American League in their lineup. There's a fix you may see for a few years to come. Bryce Harper, Steven Strasburg, Gio Gonzalez, the Nationals on top of the National League East, and they playoff hopes. Strasburg question and when his innings and all that stuff to be determined after the All-Star game. John Kruk is here. He played in a couple of these. Barry Larkin, 12th, and Terry Francona managed 2 of them. And now is the focus on the manager and the decisions. Is people going to be at home watching what you're doing, who's coming in and when, or not really?
No, I think people do, and I think the managers and the coaches will talk to them, most of all the pitchers, so they know how to get ready for a game. Because most of these guys are starters, and they have a routine, so they'll tell them what inning, they'll give them a call ahead of time, so they can get prepared for their 1 inning.
You know, Carl, as a player, you know, you go through there, you get the opportunity to talk to some of the guys, maybe pick the brain of a few players, pitchers, if you get an opportunity to see what they're thinking and trying to do to you. But it's about going to the game and putting on a show and coming out healthy. Worst thing in the world is to come out of this thing, looking forward to the second half, Johnny, with an injury.
Yeah, and it's interesting, too, because I talked to Matt Cain last night during the home run derby, and he said the